Yo, what's up guys? Jonathan from Go Teach and Travel here, and today I'm going to be showing you the step-by-step process on how you can apply to VIPKids. Check it out. Alright guys, so the first thing that we're going to want to do here as you click on the link is you're going to be brought to this page, the VIPKids Teach Online page. So you're just going to put in your email here. So for the purposes of this demonstration, we're just going to use the Go Teach and Travel email. So goteachandtravel@gmail.com. And then, create a password, whatever, and then you should be brought to this page, right? And this is where you start to put in your information. As you can see, this step takes less than 5 minutes. So you put in your info here. So my name is Jonathan Galino. Where you're from, your zip code, let's use San Diego. For a phone number, we'll just use whatever, 619-123-4-5-6-7. So your level of education, remember you do need at least a bachelor's degree. So you put in, and how many years do you have teaching experience? So remember, you do need at least 1 year, so between 1 and 3. If you have more, or if you're on the verge, I would just say always bump up. And then click next. Oh, I forgot that I'm a male. All right, so we click next. Welcome, Jonathan, just a few more questions. So have you taught in a K-12 classroom in the United States or Canada? I actually never have. So you click no. What's your time zone? So Los Angeles, or whatever your time zone may be, right? Maybe you're in London or London time zone, or perhaps, you're in New Zealand, or, you're in Thailand, or wherever it is that you may be at the time. So yeah, we'll just put whatever here. We'll put that we're in Mexico City, and then we put in submit. So the next step is for you to book an interview, right? So it says time to book an interview. After you book, you'll be taken to the preparation materials. The interview itself doesn't take too terribly long. But as you can see, you can come here and click I prefer to read the preparation materials before the booking, which I do recommend you do, so you have a general idea, right? So you're going to be brought up to this screen here. Let's just hide these questions. And so the demo lesson that you will be doing is going to take about 30 minutes tops. So you have the what's next step. So you have two options. You can record or schedule a demo. You have the materials and the tips, and then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to complete your demo lesson. So again, you have two options. One is to record your demo lesson, so you have a self-recorded 5-minute demo lesson that you can you can complete on your own time. So, and this is very flexible. Complete a 5-minute demo at your convenience. You get fast results, so within 24 hours they'll let you know how you did. You can record it multiple times if you're not happy. You can just stop recording and start over again. So you definitely should download the app. Whether you have a Mac or a Windows. I believe you can teach on an iPad, although I I've only used that for emergencies. I personally would recommend that you use a laptop or a desktop if you're at home, but you can do it on your iPad, and then you can start recording here and get on your way. Now, the second option that you have is to schedule a live demo lesson. Now, when I applied to VIPKids, this is what I did, and I recommend this because although it is slightly more time consuming, you get 10 minutes tailor-made coaching feedback right away with your coach or your mentor or whoever's interviewing you. They'll give you direct feedback. You don't have to wait those 24 hours. And I think that it's always more encouraging, and as well as it's more beneficial for you to receive constructive criticism straight away. So after you read the materials, check out some live demos of what it looks like here. Be sure to schedule your interview. So it'll all be in your time zone as well. So this time zone would be for Mexico City. If you're in Thailand, in Bangkok, it's for Bangkok. If you're in Los Angeles, it's for Los Angeles. So you don't have to worry about what time it is in China. This will be for your local time zone. And then here, if you want to change it, it's not a problem. It'll help you here. As you can see, United States, Canada, Thailand, Spain, Philippines. I wonder if that's in the order of where people are or not. It seems like those are the most popular choices. But yeah, you can just put it in from anywhere. So yeah, you can definitely do that. I highly recommend that you schedule a live demo lesson. I think it's always best to just, deal with a person instead of just looking blankly at a camera. The other thing is that when you schedule the live demo lesson, there's somebody on the other side, right? And they're going to be acting like a child. And I find that it's easier to, even if it's like an adult and it might be awkward at first, I think it's easier to actually teach a real person than it is to teach pretending that there's a real person there. Okay, so as you can see, it's a pretty straightforward process. For the next minute here, I'll show you some video of a live class I had. But after you finish your demo lesson, you'll go on to the certification stage. And I'll be honest with you, it took me twice to get to pass the demo lesson. And even though I had 10 years of teaching experience in the classroom, that doesn't always transfer into teaching on the computer. So don't get frustrated if you have to do it again. The reasons that I was given why I had to teach another demo lesson, a second demo lesson, was one, I didn't use TPR, which are these gestures, enough. And they're very important, so I'm going to go into that in the next video here. But two, also because my background wasn't adequate. I didn't have appropriate lighting. I didn't have, a background that was conducive to a good student experience. And again, I'll go into that in the next video as well. So don't get frustrated, and if you prep properly, you'll probably knock it out in the first time. When I signed up, I was like, I want to get hired right now. And so maybe I rushed too much. Maybe I should have practiced more. And that's something that I do recommend, is that you do get access to a practice classroom. As you can see down here, you can go into the practice room and we'll check it out as it loads up here. So here's the practice classroom, and this is kind of what the classroom looks like. You'll have slides which you can click through. This is the reward system. It's interactive, right? You can write on the screen, he is sad, right? Oh, he's crying. And actually, when you do the lesson, you'll get a more advanced version of this, where you'll have some tools down here where you can reload the page, which means delete everything instantly, or you can erase. For example, I would be able to erase that, not having to exit out, etc. But take a look at your demo. Take a look at what the classroom looks like. Your student will appear over here on the top right, and your face will appear down here. It's not allowing me to turn on the camera because this is just, it's trying to access my stuff here. Camera. All right. So here we go. Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? As you can see, this is what it would kind of look like with your student being directly above you. Again, things like trying to look into the camera are great. I know it's at first it's tempting to look down here and look at yourself and be like, oh man, I'm looking good today. But again, try to focus on the camera because you want to be speaking as directly to your student as you can. I'll go into some more of the TPR practices, and what I mean by that is, for example, just using your hands a lot, like first, second, third. What do you see when you want the student to repeat themselves, right? Like what are you saying? And that'll get them to speak again. But things like that. So this is the practice classroom, and you definitely should use this. All right, so we can just exit the classroom here for now. So after you pass your demo lesson, you're going to go on to the certification process. And what this is that you have to get certified to teach specific levels of the lessons at VIPKids. In the beginning, you have 3 different lessons, 3 different certifications that you can get, plus a TESOL, which I highly recommend you do. They'll have learning materials, so I recommend that you go through them, you read them, and then you have to take a short quiz, but don't worry, it's like an open book quiz, so you don't have to stress out about it or anything. It just takes a little bit of time to read through and then answer all the questions. After that is successful, then you will get your contract, and then the good news is that you can start to get paid. All right guys, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found the video informative. If you did, hit that like button, hit subscribe so you can be kept up to date with my new travel videos and teaching videos. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments section below or get in touch with me. All the links are in the description below so that you can go and apply with VIPKids. And I hope this helps you on your journey. Go teach and travel.